All right, here he is, Jerry Ford. Good morning, Jerry. Have you heard anything from any of the guys? When I say the guys, I mean presidential candidates regarding this rampage, this domestic terrorism, this idiot.
Good morning, Jerry.
Over at Colorado Springs. I mean,
good morning. Yeah, I heard a lot of, but look, Lady BJ, I heard you a few seconds ago say you get tired of politics. I don't know how you get tired of politics when Donald Trump is in first place.
No lie.
Right now.
Did I say tired?
I think it might have been me.
Right, but but I was all prepared to ask you about Donald Trump trying to pull all of the black ministers into his reality show.
Yeah.
And that didn't turn out too good for him.
Yeah, it seemed like this whole entire Republican nomination is a reality TV show.
That's what it seems like to me.
Yeah, and to answer the question that Showbiz just asked about this shooting, some people are coming out and saying, well, this is because of the rhetoric on the conservative side with anti-Planned Parenthood, where Ted Cruz, who has been saying statements that's even crazier sometimes than Donald Trump, he came out and said, oh, well, this is because of the left-wing transgender activists on the left, because they said that the guy who shot up Planned Parenthood, he registered as a woman to vote or something.
Yeah, I saw that.
He blamed it on the left. I don't know. This whole thing to me is entertaining.
It is. It's a complete reality show.
And speaking of Ted Cruz, Lord have mercy, he has risen. He's almost #1 now, is he not?
Yeah, and he played it well. He has a great strategy where he didn't want to attack Donald Trump. And so every time anybody attacks Donald Trump, Trump takes him out. So Ted Cruz has played it safe, and right now he's moving up. The interesting thing to see is will Ted Cruz start to try to attack Trump now, or will he stay friendly with him? So we're going to see in the next few weeks. It's going to be interesting.
And then, of course, I did see some stories regarding Donald making fun of some handicapped people that were in the audience.
No, it was the handicapped New York Times reporter who has like a smaller hand.
Yeah.
And he claimed he did make fun of him, and then he tried to act like he didn't.
What did he say?
He was imitating like, ooh, doing his hand like that.
This right here.
Crazy.
He probably gained more voters.
It's crazy.
I'm kind of guilty of it, but hey.
But you're not running for president.
No.
I mean, you're a zany morning show guy.
What kind of guy, or what is this a position we want a guy in the presidency who isn't sensitive to those that have disabilities in our country?
I mean, he's crazy.
Yeah, I don't want to laugh at that. I think everybody should just go look it on YouTube and judge it for yourself. Donald Trump is just, he's out there. But the scary thing is he has a really great chances, to win the nomination. I would be surprised if he doesn't win the nomination right now.
Listen,
I'll
laugh for you.
If he wins the nomination, then to me it looks like an easy win for a Democrat that has some common sense.
Yeah.
You would think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what we're banking on.
Speaking of a Democrat with common sense, I saw actually I reposted your picture on our KJOZ Facebook page of you and Sylvester Turner
hanging out.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You, Jerry.
And he got he need everybody to come out and vote this Wednesday, December 2nd is the first day of early voting.
Yep.
It's going to be a close runoff. I don't know if, before the election, November 3rd, I told you, I thought it was going to be King and Turner. If I would tell you right now who's going to win December 12th, I don't know right now.
Really?
It just depends on
the numbers, right? It depends on everybody getting out there. And that's scary when, the turnout for voting in this city is typically low for just the primary for this. Not to mention, we have to go back to the polls in December, a month later. It's going to be even lower, I think.
Well,
guess who endorsed Bill King? Ted Cruz endorsed Bill King. So.
Oh, my goodness. And so did Mattress Mac at Gallery Furniture.
Oh, yeah. I saw that commercial.
That could be a good thing, right? Because with those endorsements, at least we know where those people stand.
Exactly. Right? Because he tries to position himself as some moderate Republican who's willing to reach across the party lines, and that he's let's get back to the basics, and that he's kind of neutral. He is not neutral. So don't believe it.
hope that Chris Bell endorsement didn't fool people, because, you know, that plays right into Bill King's narrative that I'm a moderate, you know, because Chris Bell is the ideal progressive in Texas. You know, people say he's the most progressive person in the whole entire race. So hopefully that Ted Cruz endorsement will really let people know that this is a Republican versus Democrat. It's not a moderate versus Democrat. It's a Republican versus Democrat.
And with Adrian Garcia endorsing Sylvester Turner, that's not even a shoe-in with all of the Hispanic population in this city.
Yeah, because, you know, we don't vote. It's not just African Americans. It's usually minority communities, and that includes the Latino community also. So, you know, and I hate to say it like this, but the elections almost depend on if it rains or not on December 12th.
Yeah, which is
you know,
Saturday,
honestly, or if the weather's bad, you know?
Well,
and that's the sad part about it.
One good thing, that is a Saturday, so for all practical purposes, it's in a position where everybody should be able to take time to get out and vote.
Yeah, you know. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Or early vote. I'm going on the 2nd, or sometime between the 2nd and the 10th. I will be early voting for sure.
2nd and the 8th.
2nd and the 8th. It'll be somewhere around the 2nd or 3rd. That's when I'm going, right away. So what else is happening, Jerry?
Well, you know, today we're having a press conference at 3:30 in front of the Houston Police Department to ask for the Jordan Baker. If you guys remember about the Jordan Baker situation last year, we're asking for the police department to release the videotape from that situation. So we saw this week will happen in Chicago. So we're saying, well, we need these tapes in Houston to be released because it was a similar situation where an individual was killed, and it's not a lot of transparency going on right there. And then we also talking about, you know, the body camera policy and a whole plethora of different issues that's going on. It's a busy week. You know, it's a busy day. It's a lot of stuff going on.
Well, keep us informed, my brother.
Yeah, and I'm going to keep a watch out, too, and you'll be able to update us on all of that on Wednesday.
Okay.